Wolverines will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Leaves it with the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet
the give to the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot, and the Volunteers get it past the sticks.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. And the Vols will hustle to the line. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
The counterplay is a great play to mix in with your base concepts. Obviously, everybody flies to the football, bang. Now you pull a guy, you go backside, give him a little counter, keep the defense off balance.
They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. The Vols will keep this drive going. The offense will put it in 1st and 10.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the 1st. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for the...
Sends it downfield. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the offense on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Warren. They're trying to get to him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a shot. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks in the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
In the red area, it's Sampson. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Motion from the offense. Jet sweep headed to the edge. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and the number one thing you want to do with a jet sweep is make that thing bounce, right? Don't let it get outside right now. Make that thing go east-west, not north-south. Great job by the defense being ready for that jet sweep.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Quick release by the QB. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the fourth down.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
And the slot receiver makes it easy on his quarterback. Did you see how he found the soft spot, the wide open space? That was easy for his quarterback to complete that throw.
Dropping back, it's Warren. Trying to get to him. Firing to the right, complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies, 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and it forced the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Looking to throw it again. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. He's got great speed. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive.
And he breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Now on 3rd down for this offense. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They get through and it's blocked. And they scoop it up. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got a man. It's Edwards. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down.
Timeout, Michigan.
Fresh set of downs after the completion. These corners backing off a bit. They'll throw it on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Morgan. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. The give to the back. Keeps the legs moving. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime.
Yeah, all you want to do is get back over there.
Tennessee 7, Michigan 0.
And the Vols will boot it away to start the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Looking downfield, it's Warren. Getting some heat. Oh, so close to pinning off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but the ball's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that pass picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Volunteers. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
I was going to turn it, though.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Finds his man. It's Morris. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down.
All kinds of running room. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. They'll put the tight end in motion. To the air, it's Warren. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He wants to throw it. Release to the back. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Wolverine. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
I want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They believe they can run right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Vols will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40.
With the score, Tennessee 14, Michigan 7.
First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Morgan. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down.
Just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Quarterback gets the first down. That is frustrating for a defense, for a quarterback to beat you with his feet.
Late in the game, a lot about execution, right? The quarterback has to understand situational awareness, has to understand First of all, he does a great job of scrambling, but then the understanding part we're talking about clicks in. Does a great job getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
Fires it incomplete. This offense has a second down play.